Today we're at Gigg Lane, the home of Bury FC, for some football hospitality and some FA Cup extra preliminary round action. And today was the first of 14 rounds of the FA Cup, and as part of our Magic of the Draw series, we're trying to feature a different team at every round, all the way through to the final. And coincidentally, the FA Cup was actually at Gigg Lane today. And some trivia, Bury have actually won the FA Cup twice in their history. Back to today, and after having a quick look around the outside of the stadium, we then made our way into the club shop and added a new pin badge to the collection. Then at 12:30, hospitality doors opened, so we made our way through this entrance, where there was a lovely welcome at reception. We then had our e-ticket scanned and received a hospitality wristband, as well as a matchday programme and complimentary raffle ticket. Then something which is available on request, and a lovely touch from Bury FC, we were taken on a behind-the-scenes tour. The first stop was inside the home changing room. And it's worth mentioning at this stage that Bury are one of 446 teams taking part in the FA Cup extra preliminary round this weekend. And fair to say that the players were up for it. We then made our way over to the South Stand, where recently a Club Legends wall has been opened. And there is a mention for Joe Leeming, who actually played in both of Bury's FA Cup final wins. We then spotted the 3G pitch, which was only installed last summer. And yes, we did bring our football boots, a bit more on that later on. And it was good to see a fair few Bury flags and supporters getting ready in the South Stand. Then something a bit special, we laced up our boots and made our way down the tunnel of Gigg Lane and onto the side of the pitch. And this isn't part of the hospitality package, but Bury were very kind and offered us the chance to go onto the pitch, just as the men and women's team had finished taking their squad photos. I was up first in the crossbar challenge. Never in doubt, but Matt might need a bit of practice. Crossbar challenge complete, we then left the football on the centre spot, and on our way off the pitch we did spot a padded seat in the dugout, which we had to give a try. Now it was time for some hospitality, and today we were inside the 1885 suite. A lovely traditional lounge right next to the pitch, and good to see a few fans already inside. And we did spot on one of the walls a nod to the 1903 FA Cup final, which Bury won 6-0 against Derby. Hoping for a 6-0 win today, we then found an unreserved table right next to the window. There was also a paid bar inside the lounge, so we grabbed a round. Then it was up to the hot food station, and on today's menu, chicken curry. And in our books, you can't go wrong with a chicken curry, modest portion size, and a decent view as well. Also, before the match, there was a player interview. Then shortly afterwards, we did receive a team sheet. Quick look at the team news. We then bought a few raffle tickets, and with warm-ups done, the players made their way off the pitch, and we made our way out of the lounge and up a few steps, into the stand and up a few more steps. Unreserved seating up here, and on this occasion, we brought the padded seat. Bury's opponents today were South Liverpool, and as the players made their way onto the pitch, the Bury fans started singing, and the extra preliminary round action got underway. Great view from the halfway line, and you can even take a drink with you. And these hospitality tickets were £26.11. And today we were treated to a very comprehensive Bury FC performance. 4-0 at half-time, we managed to get a fist bump from this guy on our way around the outside of the stadium. And for some of the second half, we spent our time with the Bury fans in the South Stand. Great to see Bury fans cheering at Gigg Lane again, and in the end, a 6-0 win meant that Bury matched their 1903 FA Cup final result. And two more things you don't always see on a game day: players making their way into the lounge after the match for a meal, and the padded seat winning a raffle. Great result for Bury, who go through to the next round, and a big thanks to the club for hosting us. And the next round of the FA Cup is the preliminary round, and we'd like to know from you guys, which team should we feature in the next match of our Magic of the Draw?